are live. Wednesday night with those guys, and Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by
those guys. What's up, Herman?
What's going on, Lawrence? It is hump day, the middle of the week. How are you doing? Nice background.
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. What happened?
That's a nice background you got back there.
Thank you, sir. Because of you, this is one of my favorite spots to fly. Because of you and the drone community here in New York City. You know where this is.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that? Kent Avenue and West Street over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I tell you, it has come a long way.
Listen, we've watched this whole coastline evolve over the years, have we not?
I remember when it was, well, the Domino Sugar Factory and all of the beer companies and stuff like that had moved out years ago. But
good morning, Rob.
That's a real nice shot. But you know, like I said, it was a lot of wasteland over there at one point. Now,
hey, Corey,
big high-rise buildings. But yeah,
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying
going on tonight. But
we watched it evolve from crap to high, very high rent.
Oh yeah. So what's going on in the chat? Who's here?
Who's here? Shout out to Corey, YACL, feet on the ground. Good morning, Rob. How are you, man? Over in Australia. SJM Drones, that's Steve. Wayne B. Jim's droning. Jody drone shots, and whoever else may be lurking in the background. Happy hump day to you, hump day.
It's hump day. How's everybody's hump day doing? And I hope everybody got out to fly this week, get their drones up.
Yes. Chris Jackson RC, how are you, sir?
You know, like you were saying before.
Rob says happy birthday, Herman.
Oh, thank you. I'd like to thank everybody once again who guys on Facebook groups and stuff like that who are in the chat that wished me happy birthday. Thank you guys for all the wonderful wishes that you sent me. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I felt like it was my birthday.
It's not every time you turn 35, you know.
Hey, look. If you said 25, I'd believe that more.
25?
I know that's pushing it. 35 is good. You could have went to 37. Come on, making an off number. I'm just saying. But anyway, welcome everybody to Wednesday Nights with Those Guys. Thanks for the continued support, and we appreciate you guys coming back. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight.
Things, nothing much,
just a little bit of what's going on. 2 launches in what?
Yeah,
in a week.
DJI seems to be, you know. We talked about Autel, and Autel having they're talking about coming out with 7 drones.
Yes, 6. 6.
Oh, 6. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to give them an extra one.
Yeah.
Does it matter? No, but you know, we talked about that, but we always seem to think that there's a competition between DJI and Autel, and I don't really think that there is. I think I just think that when we get into that, it's only because of the actual drone aspect of it. But DJI is doing what they're doing. It seems like they're just banging them out, one release after another. Boom, boom.
Listen, they have enough stuff that if you came up with a drone every 3 months, every 6 months, I'm sure they could cover it.
But it's not even the drone. It's just DJI is just coming out with products after just launching them. It's like DJI is taking over the world.
Well,
you know,
yeah.
But like you mentioned, we got a couple of things. You mentioned the releases. We got a couple of videos. You know, a tour. What is it? A $4.5 million tour.
Yeah. This is. I've never seen a $4.5 million home before.
Never.
But I want one.
You got to check out what's that on Open House on NBC.
I used to watch stuff like that, and what's that one? Cribs. I used to watch that on MTV a while back, not the recent one, the one where they used to go in people's houses and sit
That's a
down
little
and
different.
yeah, I used to watch that. That was pretty interesting.
No,
Damn,
no.
I wanted a new drone. LOL Jax. They are coming out with a new drone. You have the Air 2S and the Mini 3. They are coming up with a new drone, but it'll be enterprise. We'll get into all of that stuff later on in the live stream.
We talk about a lot of things over here, and one of the things that we mentioned, I don't remember if this is going back over a year, right?
Turn sharing on.
What happened to you?
Turn sharing on.
Well, you don't need to share anything right now.
No, I know, but so I don't have to do it later.
Oh, okay. But we remember back when Elaine Child, excuse me, had all those grants for these colleges that had studies and UAS studies and different things that are in different aspects, not just flying a drone, but being able to come up with different solutions in the drone industry.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
In these programs in these colleges.
Yes.
And we had the FAA themselves put out a video.
Yes.
And I saw the video and I love the video that they came out with. But the what is it? The HBCU colleges.
Yes.
The pride at the FAA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
that video. I saw the video and I wanted to share that video because these are people who are leaving these colleges and going in to work for the FAA and work
straight out of college
and as engineers and different stuff like that. So these are the people who are shaping the new world in aviation.
Here's the video, and it's a short one.
FAA employee, I am Black History.
My school gave me a strong foundation and confidence to know that through diligent work and organization, there's nothing I can't accomplish.
Control Tower
University taught me a strong foundation in engineering principles, which prepared me for my career here at the FAA.
I was challenged academically. Those challenges gave me a blueprint to my successful career here at the FAA. Go Jaguars!
The curriculum required us to think outside the box, innovate, collaborate, and work as a team to solve complex problems. That's what we do at the FAA every day.
I would encourage you to start your career at the Federal Aviation Administration because here at the FAA, we're committed to your learning, growth, and development as a professional.
If you ever want a career in a field that is dynamic and ever evolving, this is the place for you.
We must give full credit to the FAA for this
video.
Yes, it's on the FAA YouTube channel. I want to point out, it's about damn time the United States started investing in the United States again.
Well, apparently they have, but not on the level that they should be.
Right. They're playing catch up compared to other countries. Hey, Jim's Dronings, how are you? Gary, you made it on time, man. But I like the fact that the FAA is taking their own initiative that we announced on the live stream the other night that the FAA is hiring. They are hiring. There's going to be a lot of jobs that they need to be fulfilled. But don't think you're going to come from being an average drone pilot to working with the FAA. You're going to need a little bit of schooling. Don't say, look, I've been flying drones for 10 years. You'll need maybe an engineering background or something in the field of aeronautics and or space. Mm-hmm. Anything. You could have been a porter at an airport. I mean, that helps, but you don't think you're just going to walk in there and say, give me a job.
Stop.
A porter in the bathroom at the airport.
Stop.
Hey, Mr. JRC, how are you?
That's not
all right. I'll I'll be nice.
That's not a problem. But what I'm saying to you is, you see how some of these people in these videos are already working for the FAA and have gone to these colleges and have gotten their background and what they needed to know as far as the engineering degrees and stuff like that. These are the people that the FAA are looking for these jobs that we were talking about before and were mentioned on other streams. Because remember we said that they were looking for people who, they were looking for people, FAA was looking for Part 107 pilots, but they needed to have more qualifications than just that and being able to fly the drone.
It's true. Bill says, Bill Coast to Coast. What's up, Bill? How are you? He says that they do have jobs. I agree, at every level. I was just being funny, trying to be a wise guy with what I was saying, but it is true at all levels. They are hiring. It's just a matter of going in there and if you fly drones in your 107, I bet that's a plus.
They did not say that they were looking for people who had a 107 that wanted to be a porter.
I did. Hey, View Chaser, what's up, man? How are you? Listen, all I'm saying is I'm glad these
I don't think the FAA hires porters at the airport.
I know. But I like the fact that the HBCUs are involved. They have courses, and we know this. We've read articles before where there are colleges now offering you the 107 certificate as a course for a semester, and part of graduating that class is getting your 107 pilot's license.
Yeah, but but you also have to be working towards a degree with a
yes, you do in aeronautics
with a secondary in UAS studies or as a major in UAS studies.
Correct. Hey, Deneen, what's up? Sky Control, aloha from Hawaii over there.
Deneen,
you know this. I really like this live stream at this time. You know why? I really like this live stream at this time because we literally go from. Hold on. We literally go from. An afternoon show on the East Coast here to an early afternoon show in California to a lunchtime show, early afternoon show in Hawaii. And
overseas.
Right. In the UK, we're a late night show. And in Australia, where Rob's listening now, we're a morning show. So we kind of cover a couple of different demographics there.
But almost any show would be that way.
True. What's up?
Even if you came
drunk at some time and point, you're right about that. At some time and point, but it's a matter of who's up and around. Yeah. Like the guys that come on later on at night, later on tonight, around 9 or 10, they start picking up the California, Hawaii, Japan, Asia demographics.
Right.
You know, where we're catching late night UK and
if you look at it that way.
It pays off, but work on the demographics, guys. But it's a good story. The FAA is hiring all types of positions. I don't think you can go there as a janitor, like Herman said, but they are hiring. We got enough pilots in New York City. You're right about that, dude. The View Chaser said.
They were looking for people with engineering backgrounds and
something in aeronautics or
there's a lot of things they were looking for, and it was and that was a couple of streams ago, and we talked about it also. What was that on? What's that?
Sorry about that.
I was taking
something and
spoke about it with Ron.
What happened?
We spoke about it with Ron and Drone Nation about the hiring. These are where jobs come from, and
yes.
College educated people who have these.
Russell Gurlem, how are you?
As well as having some type of background in aviation, like I told you, to have those programs and to get these things, you had to have people who were working towards as a major or secondary in some sort of field in UAS studies, from the whole aspect of solution.
Well, it pays if you're going
to be able creating and actual how, basically being able to make your own drones and stuff like that. Basically, same thing, being able to create the next thing, and to take the FAA and aviation to the next level. That's what that was about, and that's what those jobs that you're talking about are going to do. But I guess everybody wanted to know what's going on, right? With this new launch, right? Right? I guess. Right?
Well, since you bring it up,
it's funny because I was looking at an article he talked about the tease of a launch, but it's not a tease because I'm quite sure that everybody that's subscribed to DJI has gotten that email, right? You got the email.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. If you own a DJI drone, they made sure you got it.
Unfold your creativity.
Yeah.
So it's another product launches tomorrow morning, right? 9 a.m. Eastern time. So, I mean, what are we expecting here? What are we expecting? We're expecting to see a brand new, Osmo Mobile?
From what they claim, yes.
I mean, this is what the hints are. These are what the talks are. This is what's going on. I mean, don't quote me on it, but what I'm understanding is that from the things that I'm hearing and what I got on the email is that there's a launch. I know we know that. But is everyone expecting to get that mobile? You expecting to see an Osmo Mobile launch?
I'm expecting to see an Osmo Mobile tomorrow. Yeah. Am I expecting to get one? No, I'm like.
I didn't say get one. I'm just saying, from what the talk.
There's the link in the chat for you guys.
Osmo Mobile, right?
Hey, Hal.
Big Matt.
But there are people at Big Matt. There are people that are going to get it. Because they wouldn't be up to number 6 if they weren't.
I was thinking about Big Matt. I was like, I haven't seen Big Matt in a minute. I was gonna hit him up after the show because I haven't seen him in a minute. What's good, Matt?
Hope all is well with everyone. Yes, Sky Control. It is a Osmo Mobile 6 with the telescopic pole. And I'm assuming with the telescopic pole, you'll have some kind of control still down on the bottom. So that should make for
the selfie stick with the Osmo. With the
what's up, Hal? No, it's not a DJI Mini 3.
Lawrence, Pocket. Yeah, Pocket. The stick that they had for the Pocket. You can still control it with the Pocket out on the stick. You can control it from the handle.
Okay. That's interesting.
Around here somewhere. I don't know.
And you know what? I need to. Hey, Johnny Drone Flyer. First I want to say what's up to everybody out there. Thanks for coming back. Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys. But I'm Crypto Man. How are you? I'm looking to do some work with my Osmo Pocket too. I need to start carrying it more with me because when I told you when I was talking to the guy, Army Corps of Engineer today, the welder for them, I could have been recording that right there on the spot.
Right. Well,
or I could have mic'd him up. And still. Huh?
You know what I'm saying.
Stop it.
No, but seriously.
What percent of your viewers fly DJI? 90% of my viewers? I would say
that's something I never thought about.
That's a good question, but I wouldn't say as high as 90% of my viewers because I'm in the FPV world too, but there are a few of them that fly DJI too. But I'd say maybe as high as 80%, 85%.
But that's not what he meant.
What percent of your viewers fly DJI?
He's not talking about flying FPV.
Right, just
Talking
DJI.
about DJI as opposed to Autel or any other camera drone style.
Oh, I would say high, maybe 90, maybe 90,
Because
85%.
so doesn't
Still.
really cater to an FPV world, except for
Hey, Fly Guy.
I probably
Phenomena.
talk about more FPV stuff than you do.
Right.
What you guys doing?
Welcome to the live stream.
Welcome everyone.
Well,
Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys. But what we're saying about this Osmo Mobile, and we're talking about the new features that are on it. The Osmo Mobile seems to be improving and improving and improving. But the beautiful thing about the Osmo Mobile that no one ever speaks on,
yeah,
is that, you know, the one thing that that it has in its favor,
mm-hmm.
that the cell phone companies,
Love it.
manufacturers,
They buy them.
we keep making better phones. So the Osmo Mobile is as good as the phone that's in it.
That's true.
So if you have like a phone that's like 10 years old,
Yeah.
you're not getting the full features out of that Osmo Mobile as the other guys might be getting, who's got an up-to-date phone.
Well, for you guys who don't have
these new
hey,
iPhones,
Ray Kelly,
and the new phones that what they came out with Samsung,
yeah,
because that new iPhone is crazy.
yeah, I know. Hey, here's the link if you guys want to watch the launch in the morning. They are releasing the Osmo 6. I'm more than sure of it. Like Draymond said, boring release. Boring release, but it is a release.
Don't quote me on it, but that's what the talk is.
Yeah, basically. Basically. But for, like you said, with the new cameras that they have today with low light capability, if you notice, everything with a camera is starting to see better at night, because that's always been a photographer's issue, seeing at night. And now these cameras coming with low light capabilities. Drones are coming with low light capabilities. I can't wait to see where stuff is headed.
You know, like ask Matt, that phone that Matt has,
yeah,
ask how crazy the camera is on that.
I can imagine. And he's got Lightroom on that sucker too. If you know how to do a little post editing and you don't edit manually, I mean, you don't shoot in auto or JPEG, you could have a lot of fun. Rob C, what's up, dude?
There's low light in that area when I took that picture of the computer that I sent you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see? And tech is getting even better and better. And I want, speaking about tech, I wanted to bring up something. We were talking about, you remember the Inspire 3 on Sunday, right?
Right.
Well, and I was talking about how the video, if you guys have not seen it, the video literally shows the Inspire 3, the guy walking with it. Well, I have a picture of the Inspire 3, and I was mentioning on Sunday that in the video I noticed the rear legs are closer together, which means the feet are spread, almost slew-footed, and that the camera sat back like a bird, almost on its rear. So I have this picture here that was on the internet that you guys, from that same video you guys saw. But now I can blow the picture up some, and you can see few, not much grainy, but you can see what I was talking about in comparison to the feet being closer together here and further apart there. This is the front leg. This is the front leg. Here's the rear leg. Here's the rear leg. So they are slew-footed, and this piece here is actually an angle because the bird sits on its, almost like it's sitting on its ass like a dog. And this is a big gimbal area up here for it. So let's see that they're showing us more and more. They're leaking. These guys are doing tests.
You know, drone is not as small as you think it is, Juan.
No, it's not. No, it's not. If I put it back to normal size, this is the actual photo size here. Okay. And as you see, the gentleman may be 5'4", 5'5", you know, maybe even 5'6", but this is a toolbox here, and this apparently is the carrying case for it. Huh?
What happens if he stands up and he's like 6'3"?
then I've been made wrong. But I just wanted to point out, keep an eye out for these characteristics, because like I said, the rear legs in the back are closer than the ones in the front, and I can't wait to see it. Oh, and you guys so busy looking at this, you didn't see the Mavic 3 sitting here on the ground. See how good DJI does stuff? Oh, well, I stopped sharing. You guys can't see it now.
We'll go back to it. And
I'm going to go back to it right now.
Because if it's not the Enterprise drone, nobody cares about what you're talking about.
Well, you know what? I don't see any lights on it, but right here where I'm circling was a Mavic 3. Now, if you know the size of the Mavic 3, look at this thing and look how far away it is. And yeah, it's pretty hefty. You know, so I could just want to see when they drop it. I want to know what the price point is. And I want to see if people are going to actually invest in it. Mm-hmm. All of these inquiring minds need to know. That's a fish fryer. What's racist? He said, Rob said that's racist, Lawrence, with a smile.
What?
I said something about drones that was racist, probably. That's the props out of the shots. Yeah. It's in a sitting dog stance. Thank you, Big Mac. Thank you. I couldn't think of.
Yeah, but don't the arms go up anyway?
Yes, they do. But when it's on the ground, it sits perched like a sitting dog. And then when it's in the air.
Worried about the props.
Yeah, that's true, man. The legs go up. The props will go up out of the prop.
Once you take off.
Yeah.
You took off, Lawrence?
What happened?
Lawrence flew away.
No, I'm here.
Nope. I'm bad. No fly away.
Oh, that he's 5. Oh, Rob C says that's racist that he's 5 feet tall. I forgot Rob is about 5 feet tall too. I'm sorry,
What's
Rob.
wrong with being 5 feet
I didn't
tall?
mean anything to anyone that's below 5 feet or. My ex was shorter than 5 feet, all right? And I'm 6'3". Angie, what's good? How are you? Classic crap, Jim's droning says. Hey, it's time to pay. You beat me before we could pay homage.
No, not yet. I'm not finished with the Osmo Mobile. I'm not finished with the mobile. But
okay.
I'm saying the Osmo. Okay. The Osmo Mobile. You know, with all of the features that it's on, and the thing about the Osmo Mobile is beautiful is, like I said, not only is that for the people who keep up to date with their phones and stuff like that, and like to do little stuff, all of the things that's capable with their phone,
right?
It's great because most places accept the you coming in with your phone and stuff like that, and you having a holder for your phone is more acceptable than you coming in with a big, full frame or mirrorless camera on a gimbal, and you coming in like, oh, look, I'll step aside, we got the filming crew.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit more scary to people than you having your phone. So,
well, I happen to know for a fact that because of vertical shooting and that there's software now that you can record it vertically, these cell phones shoot vertically, that Osmo Mobile will be a plus. There are people doing entire movies and shooting commercials with cell phones, man, and getting paid money.
Yeah.
There's
certain things that can be done with them. And, with the digital world now, it's improved. There's still certain things that can and cannot be done with them, but it's improving as time goes on.
Yeah. I apologize for the height jokes. Jim's droning says, hey, Lawrence, I'm a 5-footer. So I apologize to if anyone was offended by me saying that the guy was probably about 5'5" or whatever. He was a normal height man.
How is that? Oh boy. Here we go.
Well, I tend to notice that the people who responded were maybe people a little
under what? 5 what?
Vertically challenged.
Here we go.
Hold on. I should do this. The views and opinions tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everybody on the panel and or in the chat. Okay. Now that I've got it out of the system, I apologize. I
I wish I was taller, but no.
Janine, have a good evening. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, you wish you were taller, and believe it or not, I'm tall. I'm tall, and I wish I was a little shorter. That's strange, right?
I don't know why, but you know.
Well, I'm 6'3".
Are you tired of people telling you?
Yeah. Big Matt says we all shorties. That's right, because Big Matt is taller than me. All of us. Big Matt's taller than all of us.
You tired of people telling you? Can you reach that? Can you reach that for me?
Supermarkets all my life. Little old ladies.
Reach that?
Little old ladies, women with babies, men, children, all walks of life. Excuse me, can you get that on the top shelf up there? I can't reach it. And then you know what I do to them? I say, how do you know I can reach it? And as I grab it, I say, how do you know I can reach it? And I grab it and I hand it to them. I usually get a little chuckle out of them for that. Lawrence, you were referring to an Asian guy as being short. I apologize.
Asian guy.
In the photo.
How do you know it's an Asian guy?
This is true. This is true.
You're all assuming right now. Everybody's
Big
assuming.
Matt is right. He does look down at everyone. I'm 6'3". Big Matt's what, 6'5", 6'6", something like that?
That's like 6'7" or 6'6".
Okay, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Hey, Paulie, what's good? B Mac.
Oh, but what I'm saying is, how do we're assuming that it's an Asian guy, and he's assuming that the guy is 5 foot. What you said?
True. If you want to know what we're talking about, I'll pull the picture back up. So those of you who just got here, you can not hear the wrong part of the story, because B Mac says, I just come here and into the chat and all I hear is this talk. But in this photo, I was pointing out the comparison of the size of the Inspire 3. This is the actual photo here. Now, I was saying in comparison to this size of this and the size of the Mavic 3 right there, this guy here was probably about 5'5". God, I should have never said it, but someone yelled, that's jokingly, Rob C said that's racist. And then I feel sort of irony in it, because Rob is not tall, but he's not short. I'm just making it worse, aren't I? But I'm apologizing to all of you guys who are around the 5 foot mark that I called short. That's it. It's over. On to the next fucking story, man. Let's go. Back to the unfold.
Yeah, the Osmo.
Back to the picture of the Osmo. Here we go.
It has the telescopic. No, hold on. You got pictures of this thing?
The telescopic.
Yeah, but
wait. I did have some other picture. Hold on a second.
Seriously.
I was supposed to have.
It doesn't have like the telescopic joint or a selfie stick for the guys like Lawrence's friends who are not that tall can get shots that the taller people can see.
Lawrence's friends that are not that tall. Okay, here we go. I have to go to my download folder and open up. Give me a second. There is one where I do have pictures of the actual gimbal. It's cut off. I don't know why it didn't copy over, but I can open it up from here. I can open it up from here and share it. Come on, search.
Uh-oh, we lost the picture.
Oh, no, you know what it is? I didn't lose the picture. They do not allow you to download the picture, so I have it in the story right here. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Open a new tab. Here's the new tab. This is what the Osmo looks like. And it's supposed to have a telescopic. This is all they show photo, FYI.
Right.
But this is it right here. This is that LED screen that you see on the left side. And notice there's a feature right here. They say this wheel has to do with the zoom. So I'm assuming it would make your zoom a lot smoother than doing it manually. Its story did say something about a knob that had something to do with zooming in and out.
That means it has some kind of a Wi-Fi
Bluetooth capability.
Yes. To your phone.
Yes. Yeah, so that points out Bluetooth, Type-C plug right here, your record button, your mode from manual, from camera to video.
It's very similar to like the Ronins.
Yes, and here's a reset button to recenter.
Just like the Ronin has a much bigger screen.
But on the front, I'm trying to figure this right here. It won't zoom in anymore, but this looks like some type of trigger. So I'm wondering what that might be for. Maybe like
you squeeze the trigger.
Yeah, to turn left or right.
Straight. Keep the camera straight.
And if you notice, they put a much better thumb toggle on it. It actually has little grips in it on the edges of it, and the inside is perforated.
It's the same as like on the Ronin.
On the Ronin, so that looks familiar to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to look at the image here, this is that image. If you want to look at it, Maddie's Drone World was good, bro. That's the image right there. If you want to see it a little closer, you want to know.
Your man had some more pictures of it, of what he believed, what it was supposed to be come out. You know, was it Deals or was it the other?
I think it might have been Deals
agency that DJI uses.
Well, if you do not have the link and you're not subscribed to DJI's YouTube page, there's the link. I just put it in the chat right there. Nothing to see it here. Just put those on a smaller gimbal. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't shrunk down the size. Uncle Bill's Toys, how are you, man? John, JC, flying.
Oh, John's here?
Yeah, John's here, man.
Let anybody in the chat, boy. I tell you, YouTube was funny. Draymond, what's good, man? I didn't see you sleep.
Yeah, Draymond's here. He's been here commenting and hanging out.
I said I didn't see him sneak in.
Lawrence is making fun of folks.
Who are you busted on now, Lawrence?
I don't know, man. It's always something.
I'm
not jumping on a grenade this time.
You attack people who might be.
Oh, JC, I spoke to him on the phone earlier. He wanted me to give you guys a message and let you know that he is not ignoring a lot of people's videos and posts. For some reason, he's still having that issue with YouTube where sometimes he's allowed to post and comment and sometimes he's not.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't know. He had his computer fixed and it's still happening. So I don't know what the deal is.
Pay your bill.
I said, pay your bill. See, that's why he comes in the live stream messing with you.
No, I'm getting him back. Pay your bill.
Yeah, that's true. He was messing with you the other night, right? Maddie, we have 39 pilots in the South Florida drone meetup list, but Herman and Lawrence are not on it yet. Ray, we will commit to it at some time and point, but right now we're trying to push some jobs out of the way.
Yo, hold on a second.
Hey, Chad B.
Hey, Ray, you ain't gonna try to bully me into nothing, man. I'm from Brooklyn, bro.
You said Ray Kelly's bullying people now into the drone meetup. He said he's right. He said 39 people, and he's taking a list too. He's got a list. We have 39 pilots on the South Florida drone meetup list, but Herman and Lawrence are not on it yet.
I'll find my way there, Ray, but you ain't gonna bully me, bro. I'm from Brooklyn.
But we have to understand that Florida mentality down there, they think everybody's got a boat you can just hop on, or a jet you could just hop on, and I'll be in Florida tomorrow and back in Long Island. But we more than likely we will be there. More than likely we will be there.
I'll be there because there's gonna be some people there that I've never met before.
Yeah, of course. I'll be there because I need to go sneak off and fly again. I got some nice footage there flying FPV while I was there. Don't mess with the raise list. Y'all forgot the man's background. Yeah, we've got Captain Ray Kelly. Oh, that's where the bully part comes from. Oh,
You know what? See, this is why I mess with him.
You know we love you, Ray.
Yeah, it's all in fun, Ray. Ray, don't worry about it, man. I'll be there.
But see, Ray, you must understand, the last time we let you know that we were going to be there, you filled the hotel with drone pilots. And now I've come to the conclusion
and then
you're
there
working
was no
with
hot water and all kind of stuff going on.
What's the cut? How much of the cut you getting for this, Ray? Huh? Because he's booking tickets. So you remember the number man back in the days?
Hot water in the place.
No, you remember the number man back in the day with the pink slips and the racetrack? The guy come in the door and is like, "What numbers you want to play today?" That's what Ray sound like. Ray's hustling right now. I'm not mad. It was a great meetup, and 9 times out of 10, we will definitely be there.
What other events you hold over there, Ray?
I'm almost afraid to ask. I'm almost afraid to ask.
Yeah, that's more mobile. That's a good thing coming out. But we were talking and we were showing some videos. And
yeah.
a little video of what was that, a tramway museum?
A tramway museum. Are we playing this with audio or not?
Hey, listen, I don't care. This is by a video by a gentleman, Alex Bokov.
Yes, we have to give full credit to him because it's done. It's done very, very nicely.
Video. It's a one shot.
And I will play the sound. To hell with it, right? What the hell?
Wait a second.
Watch this guy duck. Museum, as you can see. Credit goes out to Bokov for the flight. And each car is playing history at time. That's pretty good concept. Yeah, I think we're a little low, but as long as they can hear it, we're fine. Of the skipping, they're caught up.
Yeah, it is skipping a little bit.
It's back now. Is it playing smooth? Is it smooth on your end, or is it skipping?
It's a little skippy.
All right. There's the pilot right there. But look how clean this thing are. If you want to kill it, so they can watch the rest of it.
Kill it.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, I thought it was a nice little video because he did different history and time going through.
Yes,
the time music and of the time that was of the era when those cars were in use.
Yeah, I thought that was very creative because you would have to have done the history. There's the actual video. You can watch it in its full length. It's 2 minutes and 22 seconds. We only watched like a minute and change of it. Avada, what are they going? Have to go see a man about some money. JC, don't shoot nobody down there, bro.
What?
JC said I have to go see a man about some money. I said don't shoot nobody.
How much you owe?
But and now they're typing Avada, so I don't know what's I'm you know what? Hold on.
Was that flown with an Avada?
The Avada, let me look. Cinematic FPV drone. I'm doing research right now, translating.
The one we had the other week was with an Avada.
This was not done with an Avada.
Mhm.
This definitely was not done with an Avata. This was a sin whoop.
Yeah, it was a regular sin whoop.
FPV sin whoop, and he has a link. So I'm clicking. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Let me prove correction. I stand corrected.
What he did with
It
an
shows
Avata?
by clicking on links. But what happens here? He has right here. He says FPV Sinwhoop von DJI. So I'm guessing from DJI. And when I clicked on the link, it actually went to the Avata Pro
Okay.
for
So he did
1388.
use it.
So yes, he did do it in. He did use a Avata.
Okay.
Answer to your question, you guys ask and you shall find out.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to try and start up the work with the
So
public.
guys are doing a lot of things with this Avata. You know, I mean, hey, you know what, Lawrence, you might have missed out on that one.
Yeah. I really, I don't need another drone.
Okay.
I don't need another drone.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that the next time you still. Got this. I got this here. This frame. I'm just thinking about starting another build here. You know, I got this
Listen,
modular sitting around here. Might as well use it for something.
I got her together.
Let me order some motors to fix it.
Oh, well, see, no. If I break something, then I'll rebuild it, which is what I did with that one.
Right.
But I feel like Jay Leno has a collection of cars that if one ever breaks down, and he collects steam engines, by the way, I didn't know, but if a car ever breaks down and stops working, he always has another one to back up. He doesn't have to worry about it.
Leno collects cars that he's never going to drive.
That's true.
And not because if one broke down, there are collectibles that not cars that you're gonna drive.
Yeah, that's true.
With these drones, all of what's gonna happen is not today, not tomorrow, maybe not even next week.
Jim Stroney said, yeah, right. Lawrence said that 10 drones ago. Damn.
But somewhere along the line, Lawrence is gonna go, yo, I got this frame. I don't need another drone, but I got this frame sitting around here. And then you'll hear about it next week. You know, I got this frame and I got this stack. I might as well buy some motors to put with it. And, you know, I'm gonna start this build. I'm gonna order these motors for it. And next thing you know it, it'll be another drone.
Okay, you want to laugh?
This one is different because how is it different, Lawrence?
Okay, I'm not even going to say nothing else.
You put the same GoPro on all of them. How's this one?
How is it different, right? JC, new channel coming, JC Avata. JC was saying he might have to create a new channel. What's up, Jody? Welcome back. JC was saying he might have to create a new channel to get rid of this issue with him being able to comment, not comment. And I brought up the issue that maybe you're blocked by someone. Like, you know how you're blocked on Facebook? If someone blocks you on Facebook, only certain people can see you and certain people can't. Well, I thought that may be the idea with JC, and he was saying that it's not. So I suggested maybe starting
log out and log back into his account.
Trying that or starting a new account.
I'm not even going to go into doing that because then I got to start building it over again.
No, Chad B, Phantom Flight 101 doesn't fly no FPV. You see all them boxes back there? There's nothing FPV back there.
Oh no, I don't fly FPV. I mean, the closest I ever came to FPV is flying the Phantom with goggles. And it's interesting that you say that. It's a different experience. It's a better view.
It is, but
than watching it on the screen.
But guys, DJI, I'm gonna let you on the inside here. DJI had Herman by the hook, but he got off. You know, like that tuna that they be trying to catch in the open water. He wiggled his way off the hook. That Avata almost got him. It almost got you. You weren't considering it, maybe.
I had other things to get.
Okay, all right.
I had other things to do.
All right. Well, that
I,
makes
I might
plenty.
have. Don't get me wrong. I might have tried it. It's still a nice little drone. It looks like everybody's having a good time. Let's do it. They flew a nice little flight through this Tramway museum. I mean, at
Yeah.
least they let them do it and get away with it.
Right. Right.
But like I was saying before, DJI seems like they're taking over the damn world.
Digital,
Because
Mr. J.
what happened?
No, Mr. J's RC was asking, do I fly digital or analog? I fly digital now. I just recently started upgrading my analog birds to digital. I have in total 8 or 9 drones, give or take.
You know what? I
And
remember.
6 of them are digital now.
You know what? I remember when I was talking to this one guy that I knew flew FPV, right?
And there's another unit.
Yeah, see, I got this unit, right? I got this.
Look, they made a mistake when I ordered.
I got this
had
unit
it in a cart. You remember that?
I got this unit, right? I got this unit, right? See, and I got this frame sitting around here. I might as well do something with it.
You know what it is? You remember.
I know what it is.
What? Oh, Joneson? Joneson?
See, I got this stack over here. I got this frame. I'm gonna get some motors, Holmes. We'll get some motors for this shit, yo. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna make it work, man. I'm gonna make it work. You don't know.
Oh, like a dope fiend.
Next week, man. It's gonna fly.
Like a dope fiend.
Yeah, it's just like that. That's exactly what it is.
No, Mr. J's RC, he did not buy the DJI goggles. He brought the very first ever DJI goggles. Remember the big box white pair?
Who bought them?
To fly with your camera drone. You. Mr. J's RC says, so you brought DJI goggles. Yes, he did.
No. I had some other goggles that worked.
Okay.
That all you had to do was plug the HDMI joint in.
Yo, Chad B said, yo, you need some powder on your lips when you're doing that. What's up, Northside Hawk? How are you, man? From Australia. Good morning to you over there.
That's what it all is. You see, he started already, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got this extra unit, right? Yeah.
Herman, you know what happened. I ordered a part for this, right? I was doing research on Cadix Nebula units, and what I do is I put them in a cart and to see what they are, and if I can, with my bonus points, whatever the cheapest one is, I go with that one, or I leave these points here. So I needed these 2 little pieces that hold this camera in. See how the camera's so small? And I ordered those, and I hit checkout, and then all of a sudden, I see the bill, and the bill is an undisclosed amount, and it's more than what I thought it would be. For those pieces these pieces were $5. Make a long story short, this was in the cart as well.
So you got what you were looking at and what you ordered as well.
Right, I forgot I left it in the cart.
Oh, okay.
So now I have a backup.
So here's backup.
Now I have a backup. If I crash any of these Nebula cameras or anything, I can replace it. If I break it,
you'll figure that out when you crash it, and that one is already in another drone.
If I break an air unit, I can replace it.
Yeah. Don't you believe it? Now, how many drones do you have this digital?
How many do I have this digital?
Yeah.
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 6 of 9.
Okay. So stop right there. I had this conversation with this guy, right? That flew FPV, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of guys were flying digital, and he was flying analog, and he was complaining about how much it would cost him to switch over, and how he's not going to switch over because he's doing just fine with analog, and how it would cost him too much money to switch over. Now, I remember having another conversation with another guy who's a prominent YouTuber, and this gentleman has said years back, back in the Phantom days, when the Phantom 4 Pro was out, and
Yeah.
no way, I'm never buying a DJI drone. Never buying a DJI drone. He's got like about God knows how many of them since then, and the 107 that he said he would never need. But
Right.
that's never here nor there, nevertheless. But the other guy now, the FPV that was never going to switch over to digital, has now got what? 7 of 9 drones.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
now
it is
digital.
It is an addiction. Kim Fuse, what's up, and welcome to Wednesday Nights with those guys. Thank you for coming in. I am a big fan. I watch a lot of stuff in the background because you know how it is. You go to a live stream, you say hello, and it's like you walk into the bar at Cheers, and they're like, Norm. Yeah, they're like, Norm.
Yeah.
But Kim Fuse, she is big in FPV, bigger than I am, to the point where I've watched her evolve and have been keeping up with her and her work. She does a lot of good stuff flying. So I just wanted to say thank you for coming into the live stream.
Okay, well, let me go over and check out the channel and see what's going on.
Yeah, go. If you don't support her channel, you should.
Well,
and in fact, Kim Fuse,
I'm actually going to do that right now.
Kim Fused FPV, and I think the guy's name is Gardo, or like Tammy Jean and Max Air. They're a couple like that.
Okay.
They both fly. Man, I wish I had a girl that freaking flew. Right now.
Well, I just went over and checked out the channel, and I hit the bell and everything like that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, Timothy Huxell, how are you, man? Long time no see. Lawrence, Ray Kelly, I appreciate the support, but I'm far from an FPV king. All I do is a lot of cruising. Everyone else does the flippy flip stuff. I leave that from them.
Well, Lawrence is what, the cruise king? The Lawrence is that guy that has the seat back in the car, leaning out the window with his arm up on the steering wheel, cruising.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I enjoy. But you'll be glad to know that I finally built a freestyle bird. It's a Mr. Croc frame, which means as soon as I crash the first time, this unit will probably, this TVU is probably done, but I have spares. But I built this specifically for freestyle. I'm not going to do anything else with it. I didn't have the antenna extended, higher than a battery for cruising. Notice the front is totally empty.
Bring it a little closer because it can't.
You see that right there? The front is totally empty in there. I don't know if I'm going to put lights or whatever, but I'm determined to learn freestyle over the winter.
Here we go.
And she's fully waterproof, so
gonna go flippity flip crash.
I'm gonna try. What happens is I do a power loop or a split S, and I go back into cruise mode.
You know what you gotta do? Here's what you gotta do.
What?
You gotta put some money together and get some GoPros, like a little box of them. Because after you done bust up all them GoPros, because
you know what? You're right about that. I do need to step up my GoPro game, but I'm looking more towards that Action 3 for price point.
He's looking to bust up the
waterproof conformal coating, Ray. What I mean by that is
he's looking to bust up the whole damn.
It's not waterproof. She will sink like a rock. But if she goes splash in New York waters, which are really salty and corrosive, I have conformal coating over everything. The flight stack, the Caddx unit in the back, everything, the camera wiring, everything has conformal coating over it. So if I can rescue it within minutes to an hour, and I can take it out of the water and immediately pour fresh water on it, I'd have never done it, but hypothetically, if I let it dry out, it should work. So that's what I mean by waterproof. Ray.
You know what you could do, Lawrence?
What's that?
You put silicone all over it, right?
Yeah, that's what this conformal coating is. It's a silicone. I brought acrylic. Everyone said, no, don't get that. Get the silicone stuff. Silicone goes on like smart to conformal coat. Yes, Kim, trust me. I fly. If you've been to my channel, I fly over and around a lot of water. I'm in Queens, New York. I have the
Ask if
Atlantic
you're a
Ocean
rescue
on,
one.
huh?
He's not going near the water to rescue it, but he'll conform.
No, yeah, once it goes splash, I'm like, if it's near the shore, I may risk it. I did lose one a month ago. I didn't go because the water was too deep and I don't swim. So it stayed there. I actually was going to go back with my camera drone and look for it. And I said, you know what? That's an excuse to build a new one. And that's what I did.
Told you.
But anyway,
I told you.
enough
Lawrence,
about me. We got to get back to the live stream because
but
DJI has an
DJI
announcement.
is just ridiculous because they, like I told you, they're taking over the world. More
The
releases.
22nd and the 27th of this month.
The 27th this month. What are they talking about? Rise to the call. Now, according to DJI's marketing team, Osita LV,
Yes.
whatever you want to call
55.
him. Yeah, or if you want to call him. They're talking about an enterprise edition to the Mavic 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually 2 models of it. Yeah, a light infrared plus TX telescope, and a one that happens to have the 4/3 type wide angle view.
Well, see, this is what's
And,
confusing because
with
I got the picture
the
up.
7 times telescope.
I
lens,
have the picture
and
up of this particular one.
That's supposedly supposed to be
This looks like the thermal. I
You
could be
think?
wrong. I know this is the telescopic zoom, but this
so what's
this
the other
looks
thing
more
on the
like-
top?
Oh,
The rangefinder?
I have no. I'm guessing because of
I
the
don't
big
know.
plated glass. We have
Listen,
no idea. But remember, now,
I'm just
but keep in
waiting.
mind, Herman, they
I've seen
also
a
have
couple
this
of
picture
different
out
looks
too.
of the. But what I'm saying to you, I've seen a couple of different looks of this because we saw other views of this drone in the past.
But this is a different camera from the one we were just looking at. You have this little lens this here.
Kind of,
Look-
sort of.
Hold on, you see where the mouse is right here? This looks
Mhm.
like the rangefinder on this version. If we go back to this here, this space is empty and has a DJI logo. Now, if we go back here and zoom in,
Right.
okay, you see this indentation? I don't see DJI there, but maybe it's a lens,
I don't see
a
anything.
laser finder, rangefinder. I don't know.
I don't see anything there. But I'm looking at a drone that seems to have the same old body, except for the top does have the same old port that we were looking at before.
You mean this
So
here?
in the past, the early editions, yes.
This one here to show that the
USB-C
Enterprise,
port.
yes, a Type-C port with 2 screw mounts to perhaps screw on either a strobe light, a speaker,
or whatever
or
accessory they have to mount to it.
yes.
We kind of see a similar hint to that in that photo.
Yes.
All speculation, all hints. Nobody knows. We won't know until next week.
Now go ahead until the 27th.
Because actually, this came out originally, like I said, from DJI's marketing team of Osita LV.
Well, you remember this one,
And then
right?
I saw
photo.
something from DJI. And then I saw articles, I should say, from a couple of different places. And that featured the same thing. And then, that was the original joke. And,
right.
Yeah,
and that was a different camera from what came out on the
right. And we saw
on the Mavic 3.
And we saw other renders of the drone too, with a slightly different camera to that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Different
with
variant.
carbon fiber bodies. That was if you go to Drone XL,
Yeah.
they have some pictures in Drone XL of it. In earlier talks of it with carbon fiber body on certain parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of stuff that came out and talked about it.
Well, we knew they were coming out with the enterprise version because once
Well,
this,
we thought they were, but we figured that
but
they something.
this picture literally, hold on, let me get to the picture. This
Do
picture
you have those
immediately,
pictures that were in Drone XL?
no, I didn't. But this
Okay,
picture
because
bringing up, we saw this and we
yeah,
automatically,
that was the first thing that ever showed. This was, I think, this may have come out even. We saw this picture even before the Mavic 3 even came out.
yes, we did. Yeah, and that this is their way of showing the enterprise version because from what I understand and what the article was saying, what we were reading, they say that this drone should be RTK ready, which will be replacing, and I'm
Yeah,
sorry to say, people, replacing the
the
Phantom
old Phantom 4
series
Pro
of drones.
RTK. No, the Phantom 4 Pro
These are-
RTK. Yeah,
Yes,
that's what they
so
claim is going to be replacing.
this
But
Mavic 3 will be replacing. I learned hard
but
way to rescue.
there's two models of this drone coming out, so that would be that's going to be interesting. I remember I told you, like, how do they fit this into the price range?
Yes.
By breaking up the need, the case, the use case for it. Like, which
Yes.
version do you need? And what
Yes.
is that? You might be able to fit both of these solutions into something like the Matrice 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we will see. I'm sure we will at least get a video. We may not see a stage full of drones dancing around, and all of that stuff, but I'm hoping that they come out with a hell of a video to introduce these because they
For which
probably
one?
gear this enterprise towards law enforcement, police, firemen, etc.
Well,
Anyway,
which one do you think you're gonna get a video for? Which one do you think you're gonna get a presentation for? The mobile,
um,
or both of them? You
I'm
think it's gonna
thinking the
be a
thermal.
video?
Maybe we'll see a video on the thermal because they want to show off that function, that enhancement. Who
No, but what I'm
knows?
saying, a full presentation or
No,
just a video?
just video. I think they're just launching video. I don't think there's going to be a guy on stage or anything. This is the DJI Enterprise. Boom, boom, boom. They show it in DJI format.
So it's not enough talk for it to get that. So
No, no, because no, it's not.
But the fact that the fact that DJI is on mark with all of these, you remember your buddy there, Deals Drone,
Yep.
put out that calendar that showed supposedly a line that DJI is supposedly following.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's maybe a little off by a week or so, a few weeks,
Right.
or maybe a month. the mini fucked up his calendar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Regardless of that, the products have been in the line on order of which the calendar showed.
It does. It does.
And
And here's something also that I wanted to point out. They're coming out with the enterprise, whether we want them to come out with it or not. But I'm waiting to see when and if the Mavic 3 Classic is going to come out with the one camera, with the drone with the one lens, 1-inch sensor or 4/3 sensor, whatever's in the Mavic 3 now, because I may have to sell a few drones to get that one. Could you imagine on the street corner? Digital ready, bro. 2 miles tested at 1.5 miles. I have another one back here. I got an FR7 officially tested at 2 miles out and 2 miles back. 4-mile trip. It can do 1 mile in 30 seconds at 60 miles an hour.
that's sad.
Could you imagine?
That's sad.
No, I want a Mavic 3, but the Mavic 3 Classic may be in my price range. That's why I'm interested. To hell with the enterprise. I'll see an enterprise. We'll probably get to work with enterprise versions of the Mavic 3 in the future, but personally, I want a Mavic 3 Classic.
The skirt on the so they show the legs on the drone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get someone to buy it.
Pull up the skirt on the drone. But what do you mean? Take one prop off, let it dangle, let it hang and shit? Also did a crash in manual. We're talking about embarrassing. It's been there, done
who
that.
crashed?
Oh, Kim Fused.
Oh, I'm
Same,
sorry.
although they're chatting in the chat, which we appreciate also. But
You know,
you guys
Mark,
keep the chat going. What's that?
the crazy thing, like with this here, I'm like, I was wondering, like, for me, when I saw the updates that were done, the remember the Enterprise Advance had just come out like about a year and a half ago, right?
Yes.
On the 2, right? The Mavic 2. They did the update to optimize flight and everything and work out all of the kinks and stuff. A few bugs. Because sometimes when you do implement certain programs, there's certain things that it changes how other things function. So you got to go back in and work it out between the two of them.
Yes, I get it.
So I guess that's what happens with some of these drones and what they're working out, what they call working out a few bugs.
Right.
But they optimize flight and everything on this drone, and now we're talking about a Mavic 3 Enterprise, and I was like, what's the price range that you're looking to fit this in at? Because when you look at the
M30 at 9,000.
Well, let's call it a flat 10.
Okay, the M30 at 10,000.
Right. So now when you look at that and you look at what they're showing, what's the Mavic, was it 2 Enterprise Advance?
Yes.
What's the price on that? It's like somewhere like
I'll
$7.
tell you right now. Mavic 2. The Mavic
excuse me.
2.
The Advance, the Enterprise Advance, that's the
advanced price
top dog,
is,
right on that one.
The advanced price is, hold on, authorized dealer straight from DJI. They are, well, that's not DJI, that's another site, but they are saying $6,500. And that comes with the floodlight. It'd be better if you guys could see it. That brand spanking new. It'd be better if you guys can see it. Yes, this is comes with the floodlight, the speaker,
the smart controller, right? And all of that.
Smart controller, yes, the smart controller case. They got to do better with this prop bullshit. One prop each spare, but you know the power brick. I mean, for that price, dude, give me 4 freaking props. They do better than that in FPV, but the price plus free shipping is $6,500.
Okay.
That was just there. An authorized dealer. I'm sure the price may vary. Let's see what Amazon has.
Authorized dealer is he? I thought DJI got rid of authorized.
Let's see what Amazon has, because you know they always have $10,000.
Yeah, that's a reseller.
For Amazon. Oh, this is an Enterprise Advanced Zoom. And they're asking, they're not even the one in sensor. They're asking 10,000.
Zoom, that's the one right there.
The thermal zoom, yes.
Who is that by?
This is DJI. Oh, this is by Amazon. Amazon's offering it for 10,000.
Who's selling it?
The company Ruko.
No.
Yeah, third party. Third party. But that's
what's DJI selling them for?
Back to what you're talking about, what would the price range be for that? Hey, Bob Casey,
what's DJI selling them for?
The M3 Enterprise comes in with the mechanical shutter.
What's the DJI selling?
You hear that, Herman? I'll both my Phantoms and Mavic 2 Pros to get it. He says the Mavic 3, Draymond says, thank you, Draymond. I'm glad I caught that. It almost went off the screen. He said, if the Mavic 3 Enterprise comes with a mechanical shutter, I'll both my Phantom 4s and Mavic 2 Pros to get it. And that would be understandable because they haven't come out with a mechanical shutter for a camera drone since the Phantom 4 Pro.
Right.
We're not talking the Inspire series. That doesn't count. It's in a different class of drone, and you can change cameras on that. Really? 7K, and it's 7K video with the RTK mod.
Can you?
Check B&H. Let me go to B&H and see what the price is for, hold it, which is right here now.
DJI, 5,969 for the Mavic 2 Enterprise Advance.
Huh.
on DJI's website, on DJI in
Really?
DJI online store. You got
That's
the
crazy.
drone, the smart control, the charging brick, the cable.
Here,
your
B&H.
your
Oh, now
favorite
check this out.
props,
No,
two
B&H,
stick,
Mavic.
set of sticks. What
We
happened?
got a better price,
Cable.
Herman. You're not going to believe this price here.
What?
Oh, that's the RTK unit, dude. I don't need the RTK unit. Hold it, B&H. Let's put it here. Mavic 2 Advanced. Mavic 2 Pro Advanced. Mavic 2 Enterprise.
Yeah, Enterprise.
Advanced. Let's see what comes up here on the list. 6,500. But that's just a drone by itself. So you figure about $9,000 after you buy a couple of batteries and a case for it, because they're just selling it like this. But it says special order.
It comes with a case. It comes with a case.
Okay, so you do have a case for it. All right. Well, that's it. $6,500 at B&H Photo right here in Manhattan.
Now,
one drone, one flight controller.
One you have showing there?
It's just a drone and a radio.
Yeah, but what's that RTK drone you have showing?
That's the RTK as a unit. You can add the RTK unit for $685. It's a module.
I got you.
Yeah. So those do not come RTK ready, where the Mavic 3 may come RTK ready, or at least they suspect that it will. As long as they still intend on coming out.
What was Draymond saying?
He was saying if they come out with the Enterprise, Mavic 3 Enterprise,
right,
and it has a mechanical shutter, he will off both of his Phantom 4 Pros and his Mavic 2 Pros to get it.
Okay.
And I would agree with that. It comes with a case and extras, just one battery. Okay, I got you. So the case has the floodlight and all of that. So for $6,500, the $6,500 you get one battery, the case.
So what are we looking at with this new one? Like maybe like about another $1,000, another $1,500 on that.
I would say easy. About maybe another $1,500 easy on top of that.
On that price, right?
Yeah. Now, what do you think the price point would be with the Mavic Classic, the Mavic 3 Classic? Because it only has a 1-inch sensor or the 4/3 sensor, whatever one comes with it. But it's just, I don't know. Where would that fit?
I don't see it dropping off too much further from the original, unless they take out other features. But just the loss of that telephoto lens alone, is enough maybe to drop off a couple of $100 off of it.
That's what I was thinking also.
$200 off of it.
I was thinking the same anyway. But anyway, welcome to Wednesday nights with those guys. It's 6:17 p.m. Eastern.
I don't think it's going to be a $1,500 drone.
And if you live in the 5 boroughs of New York City, you should know that you should not, I repeat, you should not have flown at all this week because of the UN. Why? The UN is meeting.
No, it was not all this week. It was just a couple.
Most of this week.
It was just a couple of
days. They'll be here. They're starting to leave tomorrow. But there is a no-fly zone. I will pull it up here because it comes up in a spot where I am. There is a TFR presidential. Now, keep in mind, this is a no-fly zone for New Jersey, New York, and New York. But here in Manhattan around the UN, there's another security no-fly zone. And then they have an even smaller security no-fly zone from surface to 2,000 above ground level height. There's a baseball game also. The Pirates and Yankees are playing.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. But if you live in the area of New York, I wouldn't suggest trying to fly in, because from what I understand, someone posted a picture this morning of an AWACS plane circling this no-fly zone.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I saw it on NYC 5 Borough. It was an AWACS plane circling this no-fly zone.
Doing a big orbit around the whole thing?
The one with the, Well, yes, doing a big orbit. So I don't know what the deal is. All I know is they'll be going home soon,
Okay.
which is good.
Nobody. So
Mavic 3
nobody
Enterprise will replace
should-
the Mavic Enterprise Advance and fill that price gap below the M30, Draymond says.
Well, that's what it would have to do, and to drop the prices on the two.
Hey,
that
Paulie.
they, just recently did the updates on.
Yeah, yeah. So
Well, you might as well try to get it to work your way into the M30.
Hey, little Laura.
If there's no gap in the price.
Yeah, this is true. This is very, very true.
You know, what do I know?
Pay attention, Paulie. Don't pay attention to what you're doing soldering and cooking. Are you cooking with a soldering gun? No, let me stop.
What are you making? Grilled cheese?
With a soldering gun? Could you imagine? Grilled cheese, how long would it be? I'm good, little Laura. I'm good. He's soldering, he's cooking, and babysitting. So he's got the baby holding the soldering gun to the grilled cheese.
Who is this?
Drone bum, Paulie.
Oh boy.
Now, first of all, if you guys know Paul, he's a great guy, but you should keep an eye on him. He does have a few issues. I'm just gonna say he's a great guy, but he just said it right there. He's soldering, cooking, and babysitting, and watching the live stream. What part of Long Island is that you're in, Paul? So I can check the news tonight.
So you run back into the kitchen every time you hear something crackle?
Yeah, right. He's got the baby holding the soldering gun to the grilled cheese over the stove.
Oh, that's what it is. Everything's going on in one spot.
Yeah. I hope it. I hope not. Seriously. But thanks for lurking, Paul. We appreciate you and all the other lurkers that be out there. We know a lot of people don't come into the live stream for their own personal reasons, but we love you
The
too.
baby's holding the solder while he's soldering.
Oh, could you imagine? The baby's like a little to the left. No, that's too much solder. Too much. Now we got to start over.
No.
The part, he says the part that sells amphetamines. Oh God, here we go.
Here we go. Game over.
It does seem a little weird if you just came into the chat and see that conversation going. But we have inspired flights, Herman.
Well, do we?
Yeah.
Well, you've heard of the blue sUAS.
Department of Defense list.
Well, no, yeah, well, you've heard of it. Well, Inspired Flight Technologies aircrafts have joined that list of aircrafts.
So the list is slowly getting bigger and bigger.
So the commercial small unmanned aerial systems manufacturer, Inspired Flight Technologies, has announced that they've received the Blue UAS 2.0 clearance. This is from I should say the Defense Innovation Unit. So this is for both of their their product line, or both aircraft on their product line, which happen to be the medium lift IF 75 quadcopter, and the heavy lift IF 1200 hexacopter.
Right. Which is this one on screen right here.
Right. It's the big lifter, heavy lifter, and there's a medium lifter.
Yes.
So both of them, the 750 and the 1200, are both on the UAS list. They were accepted into the program, and they are available standard with a 3-week lead time for I guess delivery and availability.
Well, they said, I don't know if I've read this right, and I need to pause this, but it says open source architecture, max payload of 19 pounds. That's not bad. That's not that we're not delivering pizzas with this because they claim to be able to carry heavy camera payloads, all types of cameras, but especially it can be rigged to deliver packages as well. So they've been doing it for a while.
Well, 19 pounds, you got a lot of leeway for.
Yeah, you do.
Especially when a lot of things are like have truthfully a 5 pound maximum.
Right. And for it to be able to carry 19 pounds and not be affected, and this is the Hexcopter that's actually doing this particular heavy lift one. The medium lift, I don't know what the actual weight class of it is, but if you want to see the video, I will post a link here and you can get some more information on that particular drone. But it's a pretty big drone. It's not something. It's not something that this thing could probably, at 19 pounds, it could probably carry about 4 or 5 pizza pies. Huh?
You're talking about a medium lifter and a heavy lifter. Nothing that we fly is near where either one of the two of them.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing. You're 100% right about that.
So,
but let's see what hell. Let me stop this video.
So they're both on the on that blue UAS list.
Congratulations to them, because the more drone companies that get on that list, the more that are acceptable for government agencies.
Yeah, it was a whole. At one point, it was a whole big thing, and I think that maybe now the drones are improving.
Yeah,
this list, because when they first turned their back on DJI and picked up with the Parrot drone and those other drones that are out there.
Yeah.
Even the people in the Department of Defense, we had an article on that had said that how these drones are more costly and less effective than the ones that we were using before.
True. Well, Covaction says, but can it carry a toddler, aka Ken Heron specification? If it can't carry a toddler, it doesn't qualify.
Well, I don't know how many toddlers, how much a toddler might weigh at any one point in time.
But, you have a good point. You have a good point there.
Depending on the toddler, who his parents are, who knows?
Yeah, right. And
19 pounds. Does he fit into that ratio? Does she?
This is true. That is something to consider. But it's interesting to know that more and more companies are getting in. I like the fact the more companies that get into on the blue UAS list, sUAS list, the more drone companies that can be hired to do government work. Because that's all the Department of Defense cares about.
Well,
that your drone
use the drones.
Your drone is not leaking information, so they claim. That's all you got to do to get on that list. Well, that's all you got to do. They're concerned about their drones giving up critical infrastructure information or whatever they're recording. And I can understand that with the Department of Defense. That's their job, to keep what they do secret.
So they say.
Not sure of the assumed weights of said toddler. Yes, exactly. We need to narrow down that weight of the said toddler.
We got to get the toddler.
Knowing Ken Heron, it's a 13-year-old toddler still suckling from his mom. Unfortunately. Hold on. The views and opinions tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everybody on the panel and or in the chat.
At 13, some might make the argument for abuse.
Could you imagine? That's funny. But congratulations to Inspired Flight for getting on the blue UAS list of the Department of Defense, and hopefully Kova actually goes, oh my God. Hopefully, we'll see more and more joining. We got a one take, Herman.
Yeah, I know. Of a hotel, a walkthrough.
Yeah, this is a minute and 23 seconds. Are we playing audio or are we not?
Knock yourself out.
Knock myself out. You know what? I'm feeling bold today. We're going to share audio. And
He's feeling bold.
on your live stream, right?
Ain't that something? Yeah, this is by a gentleman of what's it that? Gungali?
Yeah, Gungley.
Gungali?
So it's good. He's got his actors spread out pretty well.
Yeah, it's skipping a little bit there, Lawrence.
Oh, sorry. Let's see if I can. Still skipping? If it is, I apologize severely. I will actually post a video so you guys could see it. I apologize for
It
that.
actually was looking pretty good on YouTube.
It shows damn good on YouTube. Well, I don't have
What I was looking at, it was skipping a
I
little
don't. There's the link right there, so you guys can see it a lot better without the skipping. But it is a one-shot fly-through. For those of you
But
who
now that I
don't,
see how it looks on YouTube.
it looks phenomenal. I just posted the link there. You could watch the whole video right there. Very, very nice video. I do like it. And we have one more one shot at the end of the stream, right?
I think so, somewhere in there.
Okay. But that is a one talk one.
No, I just
take.
I got one thing for you.
What happened?
When are you doing yours?
Dude, I've been speaking
Dun, dun, dun.
No, I have been speaking to people. I spoke to Charlie Mafia. I said needed him to be a director with me to help direct crowds and stuff.
I'm gonna have to call Charlie myself because I know Charlie's never.
Yes, I've been talking with Charlie Mafia.
Never getting another
guys,
phone
you know him as
call
Drone
again.
Psych. I did mention a Drone Psych that I'm trying to put together a crew to help manage a one-shot video. Yes, I did. It's just I need more than a crew. I need actors,
really,
and people who are going to act, and not people that are going to go, oh my God, it's a drone, or whatever. But I'm still trying to organize a director team.
You know what you do, right? You start
with radios.
You start with your family members, right? You incorporate all your family.
Herman, stop. Mistake number one. Family and business don't go.
Okay.
Stop.
You incorporate your friends, right?
Listen, I will incorporate some friends and some drone pilots, but we're not using family. No. That's not happening. I'm sorry. That doesn't fit in payroll.
Oh man, that's right. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
But this is why it's taking so long. I'm trying to plan one. And Charlie is going to be on Johnny Drone Flyer. Okay. I need to hit up Charlie because I need to hit up. Thank you, Paulie.
Johnny gonna do a nice little stream over there.
Yes, I do agree. I don't know why. He's all nervous.
They do a nice stream?
No. Paulie goes, he's all nervous. I'm like, I don't know why. It's just like any other.
Oh, he's gonna be on there?
Yes. Charlie Drone Psych. Drone Psych, yeah.
Drone Psych's gonna be on there.
Yes, not Drone Bum.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, anybody on that show.
Well,
no, that's
I hope it comes out good. Maybe I'll stop by and check it out while I'm making dinner. I'm making a steak immediately after the live stream, which reminds me.
What you're gonna make Kraft macaroni and cheese?
No, we're not making boxed macaroni and cheese to go with that steak. No, at the price of steak today, We eating real mashed potatoes.
Oh Lord, mashed potatoes.
That if those of you don't understand the buckwheat talk.
Let me ask you a question.
Huh.
What is everybody's obsession with mashed potatoes?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know what it is? I think I'm craving starch or sugar or something because I like mashed potatoes, but mashed
Eat two
potatoes and steak
cookies.
seem to be a good thing. Hmm?
Eat two cookies.
Eat two cookies.
Yeah.
Cookies and steak don't go too well on the palate.
Well, you said
I'm making steak,
yeah.
and I'll probably make some mashed potatoes to go with it. And you said instead of eating the mashed
I'm
potatoes,
saving my mashed
cookies.
potato days to when I got no choppers left.
Oh, okay, I got you. Then it'll become a favorite food.
No, it won't because I can't stand them.
Oh, they're in the plot thinking, and I don't have a dun 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 button to press here, but
give
the
me a
plot
whole
thickens.
potato. You don't gotta stomp on it and pour milk and butter
You
in
just you just helped me find the last button on my stream deck. I got to get that dun 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 sound effect. What's up, JDS? How are you, man? Hope all is well.
I'm just not big in foods that people play in before I get to eat
Oh,
it.
food that they mash around and get on their finger and continue.
Like,
Mash.
you ever been to Cold Stone?
Yes, I know
And
how they
see
do.
how if you want anything in your ice cream, they take your ice cream and they put it on that stone and they start working it into your ice cream. Like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker playing in my ice cream.
I never thought of it like that until you mentioned that to me a while back. But because it's true, because whatever you get, like, no, brother, no Karens, fortunately, no Karens. Well, the one was trying to be a Karen today, but getting back to the Cold Stone, whatever you get, they do kind of fill it in a cup and pour it in, and like they're kneading dough
and they mix it all in, and I'm like, this motherfucker playing in my ice cream.
I did kind of run
Now,
into a Karen.
I had a Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
I've never had one of those.
And what I like about Dairy Queen is I don't know how all that stuff gets in the ice cream because they do it behind the wall.
Right, so you don't see them playing with your food.
Right.
I get it.
All I know is that when they come out, they show it to you and they turn it upside down so it don't fall out the cup. And you're good to go.
JDS, keep all of those Karens over there, bro, where you're at.
Oh, yeah, you can keep them.
Yeah, we're here in New York. We have our own share. They're dying. They're going extinct in New York, but I know other places they are striving and feeding. We're talking about Karens.
Lawrence, you have a mailbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your mailbox, when you get deliveries, how do you when they ring your bell?
Well, unfortunately,
notify you.
Unfortunately, because my building does not have a doorman, I need to keep track of my packages, and immediately after it's scanned and put into the mailbox, 30 seconds later, I get a text. That's only if it comes to United States Postal Service or Amazon. Amazon, they're so flaky.
You don't have a concierge desk?
No, we don't have a concierge desk. So as soon as it scans, I drop what I'm doing and I run downstairs and I go in the mailbox, because Amazon will come in and they'll do everything from bowling for dollars, your package from the elevator, which is about 25 feet from the door. They will bowl from the elevator your package so that it hits the door. So it sounds like someone knocking, but it's actually your package knocking.
I got you.
The door, but yeah, what about it?
Well, according to Valqari, right, which happens to be the company that offers drone, this is crazy, drone delivery stations and smart mailboxes.
Okay.
Well, they have announced that they have acquired the UK's IDU group for for the furtherance of the last inch logistics with drone technology. Because
Okay.
Valqari, right?
Yeah.
Wants to make drone delivery accessible to large corporate commercial establishments and single family homes.
Okay.
Now,
Understandable. Well, this is the
now,
box they're showing
now,
on now.
now, hold on a second. Now, they're now they have this plan for these drone delivery stations. They're
Mailboxes.
yeah, well, they're mailboxes. Now, what I like about them, from what they've said about them, is that they're weatherproof, right?
Yes, and
They're
temperature control.
They're
Yeah.
theft proof and temperature control, which means that they can receive food and pharmaceutical items that need to be kept at a certain temperature
Interesting.
so they don't spoil. Now, I don't think you can get ice cream delivered by this thing and it'll keep ice cream frozen until you get home from work. Your lazy ass pass a few places that sell ice cream on the way home. But
I think it's a cool idea.
It can keep your penicillin if you need that.
Well, think about this. If you have one of these boxes, Herman, outside your office building, or like right here, I'm pausing the video. This is a residential area. So, okay, for this block or for this entire block or every 5 houses, if you have one of these units here, you get a text, your package has been delivered. Like you said.
But if I paid for the mailbox, I don't want the other guy's stuff delivered in it.
Oh, now see, now you're just being selfish.
How am I being
selfish? You think you're gonna get one of these mailboxes in front of your house and everybody's gonna have a mailbox?
No, you gotta purchase the mailbox.
Okay. Yeah, I was misunderstanding then.
Yeah, because they also have a design for a window unit for high rise.
Yes, they do. They do. They do have a design.
If I have one outside my window, you think the next door neighbor is going to get deliveries at my house? I'll box that.
Oh no. Now see, that would be. Hey, what's up, Charlie?
The drone could buzz outside the window all at once. I'm not receiving the delivery.
Kim Fuse, thanks for coming in. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for stopping and hanging out with us a little.
Yes, be safe. Be safe out there.
I'm gonna come over and check out your channel. I gotta check out a channel.
These guys in the chat are funny.
I just
now see, for the one that you said like that's connected to your window. Yeah. And it'll land and drop the package. That, of course, I don't want anyone using. But for those outdoor ones, I could see them using.
They're gonna place them in neighborhoods, fine. But they're talking about selling these. We're talking about selling these things.
Yeah, but then you got to have a service and a box that fits the weight requirements too.
Well, the drone mailbox is only going to fit what a drone can deliver.
True. This is true. But to have one outside your window in a high-rise building, for one, like you mentioned earlier, the windows would have to open.
True. So, can you imagine if you're not home
or
you attached to a terrace on this thing?
Or if you have a terrace attached to your terrace.
And it starts raining, or the birds land on this thing and start pecking away at this shit.
Yeah, we could have some problems. Houston, we have a problem.
Or the birds shit all over it, and the drone can't read the thing
the little scan
to land.
Yeah, could you imagine?
Yeah, it'd be terrible. I can see all kind of shit going on.
That would be ugly. That would be ugly because in the video it actually does show on the box right here a little scan bar, and that's exactly how the drone knows how to land. I'm pulling the picture back up now.
The birds shit all over that thing. And
right, this little scan bar right here shows the drone how to line up for approach and landing. And then even with these doors open, the legs are wide enough to land outside of this perimeter and drop the package. So you're saying if a bird shit filled in this square right here, it might not drop your package? I'm just saying, that's what you just said, right?
Who knows? It might fall off the top of the container and shit.
Could you
Somebody
imagine?
walking by will pick it up.
Right into your living room. Nah, these drones are well, this was one type of drone. They're actually selling the mailboxes. So if you had a more refined drone, then I could see that happening. But right now, the drone has to be able to let me go back to the video.
And check this out. It is still in development because now you have to make this thing accessible to all types of delivery drones.
Right. Let me just play it one more time. I think it's a great idea, but I could see in a residential area this box being on one block.
High rises, bro. What box?
Well, yeah, they selling
That
this box here.
High rises. Putting them
But
on,
they do have an adaptation to attach to your
right,
window.
But how far off of the window, right?
Yeah, this is what I want to know.
That the drone can get in there without the props and everything hitting the side of the building or the window or anything. Safety. That I can actually reach the box, that I don't have to climb out the window.
That's another thing, right? Is it on a retractable pad? What's the deal?
I gotta see this thing.
Now this is the picture
for it.
This is where I paused it. They show residential area and they show a mailbox 8020. So I'm assuming anyone on this block should receive a text and be given a code to open the box to get packages. But what happens if more than one person on the block gets a package? Do they stack up in here or what?
Well, see, that's the
thing. You see what I'm saying?
It's going to have to be a large unit.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to have to be a large unit that sorts them into a specific box on the outside, where that package drops down into there and it loads into your box.
But here's the video.
Or else you might as well just leave them in front of your door.
You're right, Paulie. 20 years from now, they will laugh at this technology, just like we laugh at older drone tech. You know, when the Phantom
20
3
years from now,
when the Phantom 3 was the shits.
Hold on, time out. Time out. When I was a little kid, I watched reruns of Star Trek. We still haven't gotten there yet. Let's go.
We still haven't gotten a teleporter, so add another 50 years to that.
I still don't know if I would get in that thing.
In a teleporter? No.
What happens if it's off?
I saw the fly. He got in a teleporter. There was a fly in the teleporter, and what happened to him? Half man, half fly? No, thank you.
Well, why not the dust balls that's in there? Why? I mean, I'm just saying to you. I mean, it's just.
Listen.
There's a lot of things other than. At least he was still alive. What happens if it transports you somewhere to nowhere?
See, that's scary.
Or into the side of a building.
I'm not even gonna say, could you imagine? It's beyond.
They can't even get the elevator straight in our time life.
I know. If you could build an elevator that doesn't break.
You guys ask for things that I don't want until these things are fixed. Until you get a perfect elevator and a perfect escalator, I don't want nothing flying off the friggin'. Listen, my car still got to go to the mechanic to get certain things done. I'm not flying in shit till you get those things right. Anything else?
This is true. No, I totally get it. I totally get it.
Boxes and things. Yeah, I mean,
but it's a great idea. We're talking last mile.
A lot of refining to do, and it's like the last inch in the drone.
Yeah, last inch of the last mile.
Yeah.
The last inch of the last mile. But think about it. All these drone companies are trying to come out with drones that deliver and drones that carry packages and drones that drop packages. Finally, you're seeing someone come up with a mailbox. Who knows? The Postal Service may adapt this system. Oh, God. No, never mind. Fail. Just coming out my mouth, it didn't even sound right. That was a big fail right there. Paulie says,
They would
see,
have to get a drone.
Paulie says he just sold his Phantom 3 Standard. And I was telling him, at least you made money on it and you helped someone fly. He goes, I hope. Listen.
He hopes.
I hope that you deregistered that drone from your name and cleared out its logs. That's what I hope. Because what I've seen happen with people who buy drones, I got a drone with an SD card in it.
Yeah.
My Mavic, you remember my Mavic Pro? I got when Twan was repairing drones in New York and all of that. Well, I got my Mavic Pro from him, and it had an SD card in it.
It comes with one.
Well, they're supposed to, but there was footage on the SD card. He says he got $300. See, $300 is not bad for a drone to learn how to fly with.
Yeah, see? Well, that's not bad at all.
So yeah, so
for the Mavic 3 standard, I mean the Phantom 3 standard, yeah, that's not bad at all. You know, it's like that drone is old.
It is old, but they are still selling them. People are still buying them. I know a guy who, no lie, he's a photographer now. He stepped his game up, but this was 3 years ago. He's had his business about 4 or 5 years, but about 3 years ago, he did real estate shoots, and he had a Phantom 3 Pro, and he would walk through the house with it like that, carrying it because it couldn't fly, first of all, but the camera still worked.
Okay.
So whatever you can do, if you can make it work, shit.
All right. No, but what is that? The 2.7K, I think that is. Yeah, not bad.
I'm sure they will enjoy it, Paul. Don't even worry about it. I mean,
it is great for learning. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I had one, and it made me enjoy the Phantom 4 Pro even more.
The Phantom 3 wasn't the one that came straight at you, right?
You mean when I took off in the wind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, welcome back, Gary. We appreciate you coming back to the stream.
Where'd you go, Gary?
He probably took a nap. You know how those Canadians are. After a certain time, they can't stay awake for too long.
Wow. What's going on there? What's the deal?
He comes into the live stream sometimes. He's like, "Oh, am I late?" But Gary, anytime you come in, we appreciate you. Not just you, Gary, but everybody in the live stream, everyone lurking. We appreciate it because we see the numbers. We see when people go. We see when people come back. You guys out there do the live stream. You look at the logistics. Nap. Gary took a nap. You sure it wasn't it was a nap? You weren't nibbling on some Jim Hortons?
But you know what?
Hortons, whatever it is.
You know what? I remember 3 months ago on Sunday night with those guys.
Yes.
157.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sunday night with those guys. Episode 157.
Get out of here.
Yeah. WingXpand, we first spoke about them.
I remember them well.
On Sunday night with those guys.
Yes.
Episode 157. That was 3 months ago. Well, they're back in the news because the St. Louis-based drone startup, WingXpand, has been chosen of a pool of over 600 international companies to join the world-renowned Techstars LA Space Accelerator.
I'm going to put their site up while you talk. For those of you, just to interrupt real quick, for those of you not familiar with WingXpand, this was the only fixed wing drone that had expandable wings from 7 feet to shorter. Go ahead, Herman. I'm sorry.
It can fit in the backpack. But yes. But it's a 3-month program, and it ends, believe it or not, this is crazy, with a demo day for the tech investors and the investor community.
Yes.
And it ends in December with, like I said, with the demo day. This is in a partnership with the U.S. Space Force and NASA. So they're I guess they're looking for the next generation in aerospace defense and space technology.
Well,
So
that's
what this actual program is for. So hats off to them.
yes, hats off to them.
Entered into that program. So I don't know how many other drones or companies have been, entered into this program.
Well, to beat out 600 is a plus in itself. I mean, this thing, now keep in mind, not only does this thing fit in a backpack, but you can set up several customizable options on the bottom. A high-res camera, which is in the photo here, multispectral sensor, LiDAR, edge AI intelligence for patrolling, mesh network communications. It's set up for mesh network communications and supposedly built tough for weather. This is where we're going, just with Herman, with tech, where you can actually pull something out of your backpack and fly. Now, keep in mind, where's the spec? I just want to read it. This goes from your backpack to a 7-foot wingspan and flies 5 times longer. That's covering 1,000 acres if you were mapping. And supposedly it carries 10 times more weight than conventional quadcopters.
Right. Now, you know what makes this so...
And that was not a paid endorsement.
No, but what makes it so special and so amazing with this company is that, this company was launched just this past April by James Barbieri and Michelle Medeiros.
I remember doing, like you said, I remember doing the story on them doing big things and getting into the community.
The co-founder and chief customer officer.
Yes.
So they started with this idea of this 7-foot expandable wing drone.
And they say it's just like if you've ever played with a lightsaber and you extend it, the lightsabers that they have, the collapsible ones, that telescopic, the wings do the same thing. Once you put the main wing on, they're telescopic. But from what I understand, not only does it go to 7 feet, but different parameters within that 7 feet.
Right.
So you can lock it at 5 feet. Yeah, you can adjust it.
You can make whatever you want.
Right. So that's tech at its best, bro. Seriously.
This company is new. Just this past April, it was launched.
And already they're making great achievements and doing things.
You know what, Lawrence?
It's that time for that video. We got one shot video for you guys that hang out.
$4.5 million dream home.
Yes.
What? This time you can't run it with the sound because with Frank Sinatra that this guy used, I don't know how he got that sound. I wasn't able to change the music on it, but the video is still nice. To play it with Frank Sinatra, they would kill me.
It's a great video. Now, anyone really quick, do you know this skyline? This city skyline. I'm from New York. I usually make it a habit of studying city skylines.
That's Brooklyn.
I'm not familiar. That's not Brooklyn. Stop it. But anyway, this is a $4.5 million one-shot video. Hope you guys enjoy. I hope it doesn't skip too much, and let's go through with it.
It's Ray and Big Matt in the chat. That's downtown Brooklyn, bro.
But it's a one shot of this $4.5 million home, and we cannot play with the sound because of the Frank Sinatra track to it. I will copy and paste it into the chat. It's skipping on your end, isn't it?
It's skipping on the on Zoom, but in YouTube it's not too bad.
Okay, all right. Well, we apologize for that, but this is a very good, very, very good fly through. The fact that this is a $4.5 million home, and he was flying around. This guy was flying around here. Whether it was in Nevada or not, I do not know. I like how the actors were placed.
Actually like this house.
Yes, yes. I don't agree with the dark paint scheme. I would have went with something else for borders, but
It's nice.
is
I actually like that. I'm not too bad with this.
now keep in mind this
This
fireplace
room is a
right
little
there.
creepy to me, but I'm all right.
But
Even
that
with the
room had a
children's coloring
fireplace
on the wall there.
and that shower could hold like 6 people. Look at this one here,
See, Lawrence, why you
ladies'
gotta get all
bathroom.
freaky with a shower that holds 6 people, man?
Listen, they built it, not me.
Why does it have to be 6
And the
people?
motion laps is good. Now keep in mind, a pool for practicing laps in. And if you listen to the video
This
to
guy
get
got 2 seconds better on his last lap.
yeah, the guy goes, yeah, you're 2 seconds better on the last one. I did enjoy that.
And it was, yeah. Uh-huh.
I
See,
like
gotta
how they
get-
sped up. These guys
Now you
are
know
talking
this
about-
house is not in Brooklyn, because if it was in Brooklyn, it would be 3 times the amount of
Exactly,
what
four and a
it is.
half. Yeah, it would be about.
I
12
gotta
and a
find
half
out where
million.
this is, that this is a $4.5 million house, because
I agree, but shout out to Joe Guglani for shooting this. I take it was a real
yeah, that is him.
it was a real estate shoot. So
That
shout
was
out to
done by
him.
Joe
All
Guglani.
credits go to him. All right, yeah, it wasn't. I'm looking at the replay now. It wasn't skipping too bad. So I guess they're getting better on this end. But this is the video here. You have to play it with sound. It's in the chat, and Herman, it's that time.
Wow, it's that time to get out of here. I guess everybody's gonna be running over to check out who's on.
Johnny Joan Flyer.
Johnny, oh, that's right. Johnny and them was on tonight. Oh, I gotta get over there and check them out too. I gotta get dinner going too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be listening, lurking, but I'm gonna come and say hello.
I'm gonna eat dinner, and I'll probably check them out, and because I actually ruined my own birthday for everybody else by being on on Drone Nation, and there's a whole cake sitting there that didn't get cut because I was on there. Or
Oh wow, sorry, man. Paulie says dropping a shot. Hey, Paul.
yeah, Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by those guys.
Salute.
See you guys on Sunday.
And thank you all. Thank you so much.
See you guys on Sunday. Hey, Angie, we see you in there.
Yep, we see you in there, Angie.
We'll see you guys again on Sunday with another show with more stories to talk about.
Yes. You guys have a great evening. We appreciate you all, seriously. Despite
Make sure
what
you use the right size wrench with the right size bolt.
This is true. Be safe, fly safer. Good night, all.
You know.